Now, what have been the changes since 2005 till now in the LSAT?
Well, I think the exam format itself hasn't changed too much over time. You still got the logic games. You've still got the logical reasoning and reading comprehension. There have been a couple small changes. One of them is that the logic games went from being all crammed onto one page to having a 2-page layout, so you got a bit more space. But now the biggest change is this year, actually. It's kind of like a timing that we're having this discussion, but the LSAT's finally going digital. All the other big exams are digital. The GMAT is, the GRE is, the MCAT is, I think, and now the LSAT finally, as you mentioned in our previous discussion, legal bureaucracy is slow to adopt technology, right?
Yeah.
And so LSAC has been as well. They've been kind of studying and puttering around this idea of computerizing it for years. But finally, this year, starting in July, they're going to administer it on a tablet. So that's the big change coming this year. They're going to, and in July, they're going to give half of test takers the digital format on the tablet. They'll give the other half paper and pencil just to kind of measure how each group does. But then the plan is that, assuming nothing surprising happens, starting in September, everyone's going to be taking it on a tablet going forward.
So do they give you a tablet when you go there?
Yeah, so they're going to have all the tablets preloaded. They come in there. They're going to be a Windows tablet, I believe. And a Microsoft Surface Go. They were talking about Windows, but it's going to be a Microsoft Surface Go tablet. So not an iPad, not a Samsung. And so I'm starting to recommend that test takers get themselves a tablet if they want to study like it's going to be game day. It doesn't have to be that one in particular. You could use an iPad or something. You could even study on your phone a little bit if the screen's big enough. But you got to practice like it's going to be on the test day. So that's what I recommend.
Interesting. So did they increase the price for this at all to buy these things, or how's the pricing on LSATs going?
So the pricing is kind of increased significantly each year, much more than inflation. It's $190 to register for the LSAT right now. And most people take it at least 2 or 3 times now because law schools no longer average multiple LSAT scores. So if you get a 150, then a 170, they're going to take it as if you got a 170 only. So big incentives to retake it, especially if you think you can do better next time.